Do y'all think that Will and Remy gonna end up falling off the edge? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review Life with Chess for the voting beautiful December 31st, 2024. Okay, y'all, so first things first, let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Look, I thought they said the episode was gonna be preempted, but I went back and checked. They said only in certain areas. But yeah, I ended up watching it, y'all. Look, at first I was gonna start with Electra, Remy, and Will because I feel like Will may end up getting hurt, but I don't know. We gotta start with Luna and Bill. Why this man don't sit up here and got her out of jail? So I'm like, okay, I'm in disbelief because I'm like, he ain't gonna get her out of jail. He can't get out of jail. She don't sit up here and two people's life. But again, we gotta keep in the back of our mind the fact that he got Sheila out of jail. So I'm over here like, okay, she finna go to the crazy house. Well, I thought, cause they came in and they put the little things on her or whatever, where they locked her feet together, whatever it's called, and her arms and everything. But then when she got to the part where the light started shining on her face, I said, you fool. I said, you fool. Then they showed him right there. They end up hugging. I said, you fool. I said, what's wrong with you? Then I went and looked up the spoilers, and it said something about Bill lays down the rules for Luna. I said, why would you let a psychopath stay in your house for a second time? What's wrong with you? I said, they always got to sit up here and involve Bill in foolishness. I said, might as well just hook them back up with Katie at this point. Don't sit up here and got this crazy lady up out of jail. But okay, y'all, let's talk about it. Luna and Bill. So basically, they picked up where they left off. What's today? Tuesday? So why they repeated it? But yeah, they showed it again where she was begging him for help. And he was like, you heard me or something like that. I want to know what happened with Tom and Hollis. So she ends up telling him everything that happened, how she took their life. And I was like, at the end of it, he got up. And she was like, what are you doing? I think she asked him why he needed to know what happened. And he was like, I think you know why or something. So I was like, was he recording her? I said, he was recording her so he can make sure she go to jail for a long time. Or either that or the crazy house. But no. But yeah, she was telling him everything she did to Tom first. And she was saying something about she couldn't let the truth come out because she wanted Bill to be her father and all this other crazy stuff. Then she was like, basically, she felt bad about Hollis. I said, so you didn't feel bad about, what's his name? I thought you didn't know what you was doing and all that. What you said? That's what you said. But yeah, she ends up telling Bill that for Hollis, she felt bad because he was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But she was just telling, they did the flashbacks where they showed everything that happened or whatever. And I say, I still don't know why he decided to get her out of jail. Maybe it's more to the story, but we'll see. But yeah, like I had wrote it down. I said, was Bill recording Luna or what? So he can make sure she stay in jail. This man don't sit up here. I can't believe this. But at the same time, they wouldn't have had him steady visiting her and everything if he wasn't going to get her out. But again, all the spoilers say is something about he lays down ground rules or something. I said, I said, Katie going to have a fit. Steffi definitely going to have a fit. And I said, they going to tell you can't see your grandkids. I said, he don't be on there to see them anyways. Electra and Remy. Look, he's still over here talking that crazy talk over here talking about something. He love her and Will not gonna touch her or kiss her ever again and all this stuff. And she finally did what I said she needed to do. She need him. I said, that's what I'm talking about. And she took off running. My thing though is, why you take off running just to stop when he tell you to stop? But yeah, she ends up kneeing him and she took off running. Why he caught up to her and he's like, stop. And she stopped. She gonna stop. I said, he can't do nothing to you unless he had a weapon. Unless he had a, you know what. But yeah, she took off running. But she kept stopping and then she got behind the doggone thing. What was it? One of them container things? Something. She got behind and then it sounded like a can fell or something. So he heard her. But by the time he went back there, she was gone. But I think she was still right there. Look, she kept hiding in crazy places. Then she picked the wrong time to run. She been having all the time in the world to run or whatever, but she'll hide in crazy places. But I was trying to remember if he had seen her run into the building and that's when she ends up calling Will or after. I can't remember. But yeah, she ends up talking to Will and saying that it was Remy because he was warning her and telling her about her job and what happened or whatever. And that's when she was like, it was Remy and he's chasing her. And he was like, send me your location and I'll find you. But the way they were showing the end of the episode, it kind of made it seem like something was going to happen. But it looked like they was on a rooftop or something. But yeah, Remy ends up catching up to Electra or whatever. And that's when Will sees her. He runs up the steps or whatever. Then he screams for her or whatever. And she's like, Will, help. And I said, help yourself. But yeah, I was like, help yourself. But yeah, I feel like he's gonna end up getting hurt. I feel like maybe both of them gonna end up falling off the rooftop, and Katie gonna be highly upset. I feel like she gonna be upset regardless, but we'll see. Because when Ivy was talking to Katie, she was saying, she was talking about how fond of Electra Will is, and then she ends up saying he loves her or whatever. And the look on Katie's face, I said, yeah, they foreshadowing that something about to get ready to happen, y'all. But I almost forgot the part that got me. So Ivy and Katie was talking. I think Will was right there first, and they were just talking about Electra and what she's dealing with, about how common it is and how people need to pay for when they do stuff like that. And then Will was saying how he wants to find who's responsible. But then they showed a scene where Katie and Ivy was alone, and she was like questioning her about why she didn't come to her and tell her what was going on. She gonna sit up here and say she didn't want people whispering. She told her she didn't want people whispering about Electra and all this other stuff. And then she said she didn't want Electra to be shamed. But you felt the need to show Brooke, because Brooke wasn't even the CEO at that time. You felt the need to show her. Then you felt the need to show Hope and Carter. But you couldn't show her this photo. Then she said, what she said? She said something about if Electra was into that type of stuff, that's her or something she said. But it's a photo of her, allegedly. Why wouldn't you talk to her and show her this? Why would you just assume that this is what she into? Even if it was something she was into, why would she send it to you knowing that you one of the people that can fire her? But yeah, I think that's it, y'all. Look, I be over here going out, then they see I'll be all calm. But that's it, y'all. Let me know your thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, this is how girls today, and be safe.